This is the Double O Podcast, episode 25.
Let's
I'm your
go.
host, Pennywise TV, and your co host, Unknown Skills.
Let's go.
The topics we have for you today is One Punch Man. Is it One Punch Man?
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, you know what though? I just realized I didn't watch the second episode of One Punch Man. I forgot.
Wow.
But I've heard
Understandable.
about it. I've heard about it. I've heard that clip, the viral clip.
The
Uh,
viral clip.
so I guess we'll just talk about episode one and that clip, and then the next topic is the AI. We're good. Is AI? Would we support AI animation basically? And then the third one, Gachiakuta, episodes 4 through 15. And then the last one, our versus battle, our new segment. So, first one is One Punch Man. Um, yeah, it's been getting a lot of flack. You know why?
I honestly, I feel like there's just haters out there. That's all I can say, man. It just feels like there's a lot of haters. There's got to be. Like,
Eh,
who's watching the anime just to nitpick little issues that they dislike about it? One Punch Man is supposed to be straight comedy with a small, okay, it's a cool plot, but everyone's focusing on the animation, the fighting. Like, what's I don't understand it. What's really
skills.
going on?
If
Who's
this
really hating
anime,
it right now?
if this anime was produced and animated correctly, no one would say anything. No one would say anything about it.
They're more upset about the frames
I'm
than the
upset
anime.
about the animation. You're talking about me because I'm part of that group.
Yeah, you're part of that group. I
I'm
know.
complaining about the animation.
Everyone's talking hella shit.
Lack
I
of.
watched the first episode. All I noticed was just that I didn't notice anything wrong until I actually looked up to see what you guys were pointing out what was wrong.
It's
Like they were
not
looking for
wrong.
issues.
It's not wrong. It's just not good.
What's not good about it? What makes that anime bad?
It's not fluid. It's rigid. It's static. They're not moving. The characters aren't moving in the scene. It's like what reading the manga. You might as well read the manga. It's manga with voice acting.
I'm good with that.
Fuck no, I'm not. Hell no, bro. And the directors, the people that are in charge of these animes, y'all better get serious. Y'all better, cause y'all literal life is on the line. I'm not saying that someone's gonna threaten your life. I'm saying that you might receive backlash. You heard about what happened to the director?
No.
He basically deactivated his Twitter account because he was getting harassed. And I don't condone harassment, but yeah, he did deactivate his Twitter, and he's not creating a new one. Said it was fucking up his mental health and shit. But
Mental health is crazy.
that is what happens when you put out a shit product. Um, I don't think it's his fault to be honest, because from what I'm hearing, they okay, it's been like 5 6 years, 5 years since the last season, but from what I'm hearing is they only had about 7 months to work on it. So I think either someone pushed it out, but this is not this is not acceptable for me, and I don't even think they just needed more time on this. You can't make a solid anime with 7 months of time. Like some of these episodes takes like a month to make.
I'm watching it right now. I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing. I'm seeing the scenes you're calling out, but this is the type of anime that was.
The scene that I'm talking about, the viral clip, is him going down the hill.
That's on episode 2.
Um, yeah, on episode 2. That's the one that everyone's talking about, and there's some bandwagoners too. I'm not gonna lie. They just want to get some clicks, to be honest, and join in on the bandwagoning. But I generally uh, don't think the animation is good. What I hate about this situation is that people are comparing it to Blue Lock, and I don't consider Blue Lock to have bad animation. Is it average? Yeah, it's pretty average animation. The first half of Blue Lock was not good. It was basically One Punch Man now, but they made it up on that last episode. They more than made it up on that last episode when the animation was like a plus easily.
So, so one good episode can make up for a lot of bad
If the story is good,
animated episodes to you.
if the story is good, that is where the problem lies. One of the problems, because One Punch Man's story to me is mid at best. I actually don't think it's good.
You don't like the Monsters Association trying to
Fuck
kill
no.
humans,
Lame ass story, bro.
and it's like almost every other anime where there's a villain group that's just trying to kill people and take over the world. It's literally the same as every other anime. There's not every other anime, but there's several thousands of animes where there's an association of evil people that's trying to take over the world. Even regular shows.
Yeah, but it doesn't tie together. It doesn't thread together. It's not set up properly.
What's not properly? Tell me
They
what seems
just
different or just
it's kind of like a little bit like Don to Don, where they just show up, the villain. They haven't been introduced properly. Like, where's the connection to Boros? He was just a random villain that popped up, and he has no connection to anything.
I mean that's typical, a random monster. I
No,
mean
it's
a
usually
random alien.
it's usually it's
They're
usually like a
showcasing
go ahead.
they're showcasing Saitama's power. That he could fight otherworldly beings with ease. That was what was that? That was season one. Yeah, that was season one. Burroughs was season one. Well, the last 3 episodes, but they basically built up and was showing you how strong Saitama was that entire season. And now season two comes in. They're showing the Monster Association with other monsters, with other villains, and showing their strength.
Nah, that actually the opposite is what happened because from day one we knew Saitama. The show's called One Punch Man. The expectation is that he kills all his enemies in one punch. That is what happened. Um, I think the C dude, the dude that was, I don't know what kind of creature he was. I think he was he died in one punch too. But it wasn't to showcase Saitama's power because we already know he takes his enemies out in one punch. It was to showcase a new enemy that could actually take one punch from Saitama. I think he took like, I think it was done in probably like 2 hits. I think he hit him like 2 or 3 times, Burrows, and then he hit him with the serious punch.
I'm back on the. I hear you about that, but besides that,
He's the only enemy that's took more than one hit. Of course,
yeah, in the
besides
anime so far,
Goro, but he's not trying
in
to
the
kill
anime
him.
so far,
Like people he's trying to kill, he's the only one that's took more than one hit, Burrows. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the episode or season itself.
I
Um,
just I just watched 2 episodes from season one, which people say had the best animation. I've seen an episode from season two,
who's saying
and
that? Who's saying that? Who said
saying
that?
what?
The best animation. Who said that?
It was this guy who claimed to be a One Punch Man fan. He said out of the 3 seasons, season one was the best animated out of those 3 seasons.
Yes, that's true.
I've watched 2 episodes from season one and an episode from season two. and the first episode of season 3, and they are exactly the same. They still have missing. They still have some parts where the screen is frozen with the characters looking goofy, which is part of the anime. Frames are out of place. Animation looks different. It's part of the show. I just think there are people who are hating. Literally, all I heard, the most, not the most, the worst thing I heard about season one, I mean season 3, episode 1, was there's no fights. A lot of people upset about there's no fight in the first episode, and then I hear about the bad animation. Like this, their hate is just created. There's just several people hating for no reason. I've watched it, bro. I've watched one. I'm not even a. What would you say? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan of One Punch Man.
Mm,
I've seen the episode. I've seen season 1 twice. I've seen season 2
I used to be.
twice. I've seen both. I've seen both seasons twice. And what everyone else is seeing, I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing where the hate's coming from. I'm not seeing it. I,
You ain't
I
gotta
honestly
see
think.
it, man.
I honestly think the hate is coming from the Goku fans, the people who say that Saitama can beat Goku in one punch, and now they're just talking hella trash about how Goku's different, and that's what I think.
I'm from that demographic you're talking about. I don't care about Goku. I don't care about Goku, bro. I'm just talking about animation. That's it. I'm not talking about the story. Even though that first episode, for me, I think that first episode was kind of filler. I mean, it wasn't that much filler. We got a little bit of backstory on Metal Knight. I'm not sure if we had the conclusion of Metal Knight, but if we didn't, then we definitely had it confirmed that Metal Knight got his ass beat by Orochi, the number 12 hero. Um, and I'm pretty sure that's the samurai, right? Metal Knight, isn't he? I'm pretty
No,
sure
no, no, he's not the samurai. Atomic Samurai is the samurai you're talking about.
that's not Metal Knight in disguise.
No. Meta Knight is a. I don't know. Have you seen episode 2? Yo, you haven't seen episode 2. I don't know if it's released in episode 2 or episode 1, but Meta Knight is an old guy, an old scientist.
Yeah, let's keep it anime only, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's anime only.
we seen him.
That's what I'm saying.
We
I don't
seen
know if
him.
you've seen episode 2, and I don't know if it was released in episode 2, but in episode when I watched the first 2 episodes, they showed that Atomics. I mean, the
Metal Knight.
Meta Knight is an old man scientist that just controls the robot.
I don't know about old, but we saw him when he was sitting in a chair. He was talking to Child Emperor. We saw him, his
That's
body.
old. You look old.
I never saw his face.
You didn't see his face? I don't think you're paying it.
They
You
saw
see what I
like
mean? You're not paying attention if you didn't see his face. It
Did they
definitely showed an
see
older.
his full face or just half of his lower face?
Give me 1 second. I'm about to check it out right now just to make sure that I am not wrong because I do recall watching it. But we can talk about more while I'm looking it up.
And context, just for some context, I did read the webtoon or whatever it was called back then, way long ago. So I do know some of the events that happens, um, but some of the details are a little fuzzy.
I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I'm caught all the way up in the manga, unless they release some more. But I'm pretty caught up all the way.
Do you think this anime will evolve into anything serious, or will it continue to just be a gag anime where Saitama takes out his enemies and they just like make it creative? They make it a creative fight like they did with Burrows.
Well, with the start of how things are going, what you just said about the director, and if shit keeps getting this toxic, I'm pretty sure they'll end it at season 3, or they'll probably end it after season 2. It could potentially be a gag anime where they can keep coming up with different stories, but in the manga, I feel like they could have a clear plot. They could have a peer. That's not the word I'm looking for. They got a plot in the manga, and just to know, I'm just trying to see if they can what do you call it? make it into a story where the anime is actually good. I don't know. It might be a gag for. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to turn the gag into serious or they're just gonna keep it gag. I do know they can turn the gag into a serious anime where people are like, "Oh, this is awesome." They
Well,
can potentially do that.
well, the question really is this a gag anime or is it an actual story behind it? Is there a reason why Saitama is as strong as it is, or is that just the gag?
There could be a reason. It doesn't. It has not released in the manga yet.
But the anime, for me, if you ask me, I think the anime is already cooked. I don't think it can redeem itself. Unless it had like that blue lock animation at the
What?
end.
Why does it have to be some cool ass animation to make an anime good?
No, it's just like a balance. Cause like One Piece, right?
Yeah.
It has some bad episodes. It has some very bad episodes with some slow pacing where literally almost nothing happens. Um, and there's some really bad parts with some really bad animation. Like for example, that Sanji one on Zo Island when he went up against one of the admirals, and he had that basically he turned his whole body on fire. That was probably that's probably the number one worst animation I've seen in One Piece. But that's just literally one scene from thousands and thousands of episodes. It's really the slow pacing that keeps One Piece out of my top 10. But if they do have like some great animation, which it's not gonna happen, they're not. Um, but hypothetically, if they did, that would make up a little bit um, of this season, because it's not just season three for me. People think it's just season three. Season two, I don't think had mediocre animation as well. And just to counter that one guy that said, I don't know if he those were his exact words. Season one had great animation. I don't think season one had good animation either. I mean, I'd probably
I
give it
wouldn't.
like a B minus.
I wouldn't say he said it was great animation. He said it was the best out of the three.
Yeah, definitely. But I think, honestly, I think the animation is similar. Um,
I'm
but
glad you said that because that's what I'm seeing.
but season one, they were way more creative with it. Like I don't feel like they tried in season two with the cutaways and Saitama's just punching his enemies and it just cuts to them flying away. You don't even see the contact of the punch. It just cuts away and the enemy just flying. That's what I mean by lack of animation. They're not showing the actions of the characters. They're just showing they're not showing anything. They're just showing the cutaway to the enemy getting blown away. The,
What about what about season two when Garu?
that
All
was
right,
good. That was good
he doesn't.
animation against the heroes.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right, this man doesn't necessarily look old. He's probably in. He looks like he's probably in his thirties,
That's all I
forties.
was saying. 40s. Was it just his lower half of the face?
Just the up. It was his. It was entire face. He just. I'm about to show you right
Did it show
now.
his eyes?
I'm about to show you right now.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of blacked out. It wasn't like full, but
Yeah.
pretty much he doesn't look like an old man. I wouldn't say he's an old man.
He looked old to me because of his his missing hair up here. His hair. He doesn't have any hair, man. He's going bald up there.
But you like it? You like the season so far?
Yeah, I like it so far, and what everyone else is saying hasn't like got to me at all, bothered me even in the slightest. The one thing I did though, I think was really funny, was episode two when Garu was sliding down the grass. that that was funny.
You thought it
That
was funny.
Yeah, I
It
thought it was
wasn't cringe.
hilarious. Not even cringe, I'm over here dying, just laughing.
Yeah.
The first two episodes, I got some laughter in them. So I'm not. I don't know what you guys are seeing or what everyone
You
else is
don't
hating
think?
on, but
But was
it's
that bad
making me laugh.
animation? Was that example bad animation?
I would say not. I wouldn't say bad. I'd say they didn't really try.
Exactly. That's what we're saying. They're not trying.
Yeah, but what's so hard about that? We already know how hard it is to make anime. Well, we don't even know how hard. But what we do know is that the animators lose sleep. They work hours upon hours, barely get paid. This, that, and the third. They're doing a lot just to create some of the best episodes we've ever seen.
I'm gonna do some research on that, man. Cause I feel for the animators a little bit, but are we exaggerating their work conditions? Are they really that bad? Because the way that we talk about animators in Japan is the same way we talk about Amazon in America. It's really not that bad.
And Amazon is not that bad,
It's not
but
bad at
we
all.
don't know. We don't know we don't know how it is over there. They do showcase episodes of Japanese working living conditions, where a lot of their working class stays inside of their businesses or wherever they work, and sometimes they sleep over there overnight.
Now I know some are bad for sure, but I just don't know. I doubt it's the majority of studios that are getting 3 hours of sleep and don't get to see their family.
Yeah, you know what? Let's look that up, and we can
I don't think we got
introduce
time.
it. No, not right now. I'm talking about
Yeah.
we can talk about it in our next podcast.
Okay. I'm still gonna watch it, but they have so many more chances before I drop it. Yeah. So what was the next one? AI.
Yeah.
So have you heard of? You've seen the fight scenes with Gojo and Naruto and blah 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 AI. You know all about that,
Those are all AI videos.
of course.
I've seen one fight between Kakashi and Gojo.
That I don't. I haven't seen that, but that might have been fan animation. That might not
Yeah.
have been AI. But the ones that are like Gojo and Peter Griffin, those are the AI ones. The
How did
one
that look?
I didn't see it. I saw like a few seconds of it. Um, but they use this app called Sora 2. It's invite only, so it's not accessible to the public. But the Japanese, was it the government or some affiliation? They asked Sora 2 to stop making AI with their anime characters because Loki is copyright. They shouldn't be able to do that. You're not even allowed to render animation and anime pictures on ChatGPT because it's copyrighted material. So they really shouldn't be able to make animations with anime characters because of due to copyright reasons. Plus, just for me, it's just it's not real. I don't consider it real art. I consider manga and anime an art. I don't consider it art if it's not made by a human. If it's made by an AI. So funny.
I was trying to. While you were talking, I was listening, but I typed in the Peter versus Gojo for the AI fight. You should definitely add that into the podcast. You should
Oh,
definitely add
okay.
it.
Yeah, I could do that.
It's
Try standing still.
Fast enough?
Not even
Let's
close.
end this.
it's it's stupid, but it's really invite only. If you try to get on that, if you try to get onto that,
Yeah, that's what I hear is invite only for like animators or creators. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. But you said you wouldn't support AI?
no, I would not.
No AI at all.
Some AI, like I like Chat GPT. It's a good use, but
No, I meant like
using
no, I meant like just for animation. You wouldn't support
yeah for
any AI.
animation, nah, unless and unless the creators could use it to enhance their own animation. I don't want AI taking over animators' jobs or what they're supposed to do because I don't know how that works. But I do know They work hard. If there's a way that AI can make it easier for them, and we can see like good progress towards good animation with less hours working, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. But if it's more like just taking over completely, you just get rid of the cast, the crew. I mean, not cast and crew, but you get rid of everything that it takes to make an anime. I wouldn't agree with it.
Same. Even if it was to save One Punch Man, I would not support it. Even if it was my favorite anime, if I found out that they use AI, I would not watch it. I'm boycotting AI
You know,
when it
you just
comes to
said that.
anime.
You just said that. But there's one anime that I truly would love to see animated, and I might give AI a chance if I could get it. You think you could think of it's my number one manga.
Animated?
Yeah, I finished it completely. They did not complete it.
I have no idea. I was gonna say Chainsaw Man, but
I'll give you one clue. It's known worldwide for its failure.
oh, Promise Neverland.
Yeah. Dude, I truly loved the manga. And I literally would give up money to see them delete season two and recreate it. We're missing two other seasons that I desperately want. I would love to watch it, dude. Like, love.
But
And when you said that, I started
yeah,
thinking about, wait, what if AI can make like an episode? Oh, I might give it
nah, I don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even consider that anime if it was AI.
I mean, it's being honest, because it takes a team.
Yeah, I really, really hope that that doesn't go the AI route. It's good. It will ruin anime if that happens. If they go the AI route, I would stop watching anime. But
I wouldn't stop. I just watch what was already animated.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, anything that's not used by AI, I'll watch the old ones, the old animes.
True. All right, so we've came to an agreement. As you guys hear, me and Pennywise do not agree with AI making anime.
What about if it's just like Gojo and Peter Griffin? More of those videos.
Those, I wouldn't care for them to make them. If they didn't make them, I'd possibly watch them, but it's more of a, I don't really care.
I wouldn't mind either. I just wouldn't want it in the official anime. Keep it out the official anime.
You know, think about it. I think it'd be cool if they made our versus battles for us, just versus battles and nothing else.
Uh huh. Yeah, versus battles. Agree. Let's
But
not.
I would want the creators, what do you call it? Permission. Permission. Like
Oh,
like the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen gives the person permission to use Gojo to fight this other person with their permission, and after they talk about it, and they can actually see who would make the outcome, because it's normally the author's choice or the writers. I don't want AI just taking a guess.
you mean like a crossover?
Uh, I mean, if it's going to be a real fight, it's got to be a crossover.
Now I would support an AI assisted Baki versus Kenjin because I thought that was probably one of the worst crossovers I've ever seen. That's all I got to say about AI. I still pay $20 a month for ChatGPT 5,
Chat GPT 5.
the most advanced model. We're moving on to Gachiakuta, episodes 4 through 13. The last time we talked about Gachiakuta, I was at the part where Rudy, fell in the pit and he met Ejin, and then they were taking him to the base. So the first arc is where they went on the second mission, like an actual mission that turned out to be a ruse to get Rudo. Everyone's out to get Rudo and capture him and get information out of him. I don't know what they want from Rudo really, but
It looks like they want him for those signs on his hand. Well, no, they just want him for the information he has from the world up above, the spear.
yeah, because it seems like I don't think that those mask guys, the guy that set up Rudo, the guys in those masks, I forgot what they
Yeah,
call them, angels. We'll just call them the angels. I don't think they're connected to the boss. I think the boss, low key, you feel like he's a good guy? Not completely good, but like he's on our
the
side.
boss of the cleaners or the boss of the villains or the raiders.
The boss of the Raiders, because I feel like he's
Yeah.
against the angels. I don't think they're connected. Because
I
he's trying
think
to
they
get.
just have their own. I think the boss of the raiders is still evil. They just have their own agenda, and the angels are also evil. They're just two different evil groups.
Yeah, I did say that wrong. I don't think he's actually good, but he's. I don't. Yeah, it's basically what you said. Basically what you just said. They're both evil, him and the angels, but I don't think they're on the same side. Because they're trying to get information out of Rudo how to get to the spear. I I don't think he knows how to get up there to the spear. And then there's people that even try to. Apparently, they die when they try to cross the border through the spear. So
That's what
even
I want to know about. I want to know who. How do you get up that high, and then what's the border stopping someone from going higher?
you gotta.
Because well, from what I've heard, they can't go up that high. But the people who did actually get that high died from the border. Like, what is the border? Is the border a group of people? Is the border is there just a wall that's stopping people? What is it?
I have no
And
idea
how did Rudy fall through it?
because he was supposed to die. Usually, people die when they get thrown to the pit, but he survived, and he doesn't know why, and no one else knows why he survived.
The hatred, the craziness in it.
Oh yeah, there's something in him. Yeah,
They said people can live off of hatred.
I'm not 100% sure Rudo is even human. He might have been born a monster. Yeah, he got
Just might.
that first arc. What's his name? Jabber. He is pretty cool. He's crazy as hell. He might be crazier than as crazy, or if not crazier than the Joker. The
The
dude with
guy with the
the
claws.
claws.
Yeah,
He's insane. And a masochist.
his power is weird. His tools, the way that he can inject himself and lose consciousness, but still knows how to fight and knows how to attack a certain area.
Yeah, he basically induced himself into like a berserker state. But Rudo's powers are pretty good. He basically has to use trash. He can't use like a brand new item. It has to be like something that's broken, and he can use it.
I'm wondering if he's gonna figure that out, as in he can grab a new item and then break it or crack it and then be able to use it.
That's like 200 IQ right there. But no, no, no. That Rudo would never do that because he takes care of items. He sees the worth of items and he cares for them deeply. So he would never break an item on purpose.
Once we saw that Raider try to capture Rudo, and then I thought he was the boss at first,
The
but
dude with the
then
claws?
yeah, I thought he was the
Hell
boss at
no.
first
He's too crazy.
until They showed some more people, like the girl who could teleport through the TV. I kind of like that. You think she carries that TV around her wherever she goes?
She's
Just
not carrying
carrying
the
a big,
TV.
just carrying a big ass TV, or what? I want to know what her tool is that lets her do that.
Wasn't she carrying a cylinder? A pothole? I don't know. Something circular, right?
Yeah, I just don't know what it is. Because every time she holds it up, it shows a portal.
It definitely can't be a pothole because those are heavy as shit. But her
How'd you
power is
like?
dope. The portals, that's actually a very, very strong portal anywhere. Probably there's a limit to it.
It has to be, or she would have probably portaled out of there already and went up to the spear.
That's right. That's right.
How do you feel about the scissors girl, the cleaner who uses scissors with her feet?
Um, it's cool. Like a standard little anime side character girl, who has a couple screws loose. I like her fighting style. Um, I don't really want to skip ahead, but I don't see her winning against who she's up against right now. You know who she's up against? The
Yeah,
girl with the hair, long hair. It was a nice little plot twist because we she has long hair and she has scissors, and we think that okay, scissors, she's gonna cut her hair off. That's she has the best matchup, but then we find out she actually has the worst matchup because her hair conducts electricity, and she has metal scissors. So that's just gonna shock her if she tries to attack her. So I think she's fucked.
that's more than likely gonna happen. But let me tell you this: I'm gonna skip forward only just this little bit and just this once. If someone doesn't die in this fight, this anime will drop.
For you,
Yes, it would. I won't completely drop it, but drop in rating, drop in how good I thought this was. I need realism. Someone must die in this fight. You're not about to go to the boss's fight, the boss's lair, and then leave unscathed. Like, what? You guys they dragged you there with the intent of either killing or taking Rudolph. And if they succeed, you can't just succeed without getting something taken away from you. It has to be balanced. Someone has to die. And my question for you is, if someone does die, who do you think that person will be?
my first thought is Scissors Girl. Ooh. Zonka has a tough matchup as well because he just pulled out some bullshit trump card. He has bigger claws now, and I don't know exactly what Zonka can do. Because he definitely has a hidden power. He's gonna show his hidden power in these next couple of episodes. No way he's just swinging around a staff. He has something, and he's gonna show us something. And isn't his voice actor, by the way, isn't his voice actor Inosuke from Demon Slayer?
I don't know anybody's voice actor.
I kept forgetting to look up the voice actors for the anime, but
There's
he
there's
sounds like
actually
Inosuke.
one there's actually one voice actor that I
Who
know their voice, not their name. But I'm gonna get their name with you real quick so that I can
is
tell
it?
you about it.
Is it the boss? Doesn't the boss kind of sound like Eren from Attack on Titan?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't recall anyone's voice here.
I felt like I heard Eren from the boss, and I felt like I've heard Inosuke from Zonka. It's definitely Inosuke for sure.
Let's get back to the
Um,
the first couple episodes. So
yeah, I see
let's
what you
go to
mean. I see what you mean by people not dying, because I think me and everyone else that was watching the show thought that Gris died, and then when he didn't die, I was like, "What? Still alive?" So yeah, it definitely, for me, the show would have been a little bit higher if he did die. But at the same time, I'm glad that he didn't die. I thought it would have been crazy because I'm pretty sure I know his voice actor as well, And I thought that okay, that's a waste of a voice actor if he died, because I'm pretty sure I know him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That when you watch these things, it. All right, here we go. When you watch shows like that, you want to be. What's how do you say it? How do you say it? You want to be surprised. You want to feel it, and you're not feeling it if you watch some bullshit happen, and then they just always win. I definitely want the heroes to win. So don't get me wrong. I'm not a Garu. I don't want the villains to win. I just don't want them winning off of bullshit, off of friendship,
Basically, make it
plot.
make sense.
Yeah. All right. If this would fucking click, there we go.
What are you looking up?
The character, his name is well, the actor. His name is Kinjiro Suda.
Who's this character?
His character, he's not in the show at all, but I think you know him in Chainsaw Man as the what's that guy's name? Kisabe, the
The
heartless trainer who trained the Chainsaw Man and then the Devil Girl.
he sounds familiar. He's not in the show. He's not in the show. Gachiakuta.
Nah, he's not in the show.
Why'd you bring him up?
Because I was letting you know there's only one Japanese actor voice that I know.
Oh, that's the only one that you know by name.
Yeah. None other. If I heard their voices in any other anime, I wouldn't be able to tell. But if I heard Kinjiro's voice, I go, yo, I know him, I know him. But that's the one only I know.
Yeah. This season this anime is pretty dark. On the dark scale, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10, only because Gris didn't die. That was a hard watch with the Amos backstory. Even before that, her power is pretty cool, and I don't know. I think it was her own desires that basically manifested the powers in the boots, because I think the boots, the items that givers use, I believe it takes on the will of the user and their personalities and experiences, even trauma, I guess. But I didn't know what was happening at first. I was like, why are they turning it on him? I felt like it was brainwash, and then it turned out to be like it wasn't exactly brainwash,
Brainwash.
but
You kind of nailed it though. It's basically
it was more
brainwash.
like it's more like a genjutsu, and they believed that the person that they were protecting was someone that they loved.
But in a way, in Genjutsu, they don't move. I feel like it's more on the point of brainwashing, where you trick someone into thinking and then acting how you want them to act.
Yeah, I think it's more similar to brainwashing, because genjutsu, they were still like in the room, but they thought that they were protecting someone else, and then their friends looked like their enemies.
When I first saw that, I figured the first character wasn't dead, or I feel like he was just faking as well. Because when she knocked him out, I thought he's supposed to be the strongest cleaner. They never mentioned he was the strongest cleaner, but they did mention he was the only cleaner who ever went out into the wastelands by himself, which has to give him some points as being one of the strongest, if not the strongest cleaner.
I'm glad that he was faking it when he got with the water gun. Cause man, I was like, cause I consider Aijin to be like kind of like Kakashi, that mentor,
hmm
strong guy, leader of the group. Um, and I'm glad that he was playing dead. And just waiting for his time to take the boots away from Amos.
That was my first guess when he got knocked down. I'm like, why is bro still laying down for so long? That's way too long. Not an experienced cleaner, just not noticing.
Nah, but
But
that attack was lethal, because from what I surmise, basically it takes the water that's in their body and explodes it from their body. That's what I gathered when they were explaining the big dude's abilities. I forget his name, but it starts with a D. Dermos,
But
maybe.
but like you said, this is a dark anime, and it would have been better if someone had already died. That would have. Now that's why I tell you that's what makes animes great. I knew he was just faking because he was I don't know anything else about the anime. If someone would have died earlier in the anime and then dude got shot from behind, I would have been like, "Oh my god, he's probably really dead already." They just
Nah,
said that could
fuck
explode him.
no.
I would have started thinking like he's gone.
He's
But
too good of a character to kill him. He's not. I don't even think he's gonna die in this arc. He's too good of a character.
you see, now with that emotion you're feeling, your opinion, that's what makes a great anime. Now, if they kill him off, we're gonna be surprised. This is gonna be a great
We're
anime
gonna
if they kill
be
him off.
no,
We don't want him to die.
no,
I don't want him to die. But if he does, it's gonna be a great anime. It's gonna be
no.
one of the
It's
top
not.
tenders.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be fucking
And
pissed.
the only way they can kill him is if he saves everyone else and he sacrifices himself. And then while he's fighting, he kills one, but then dies by the rest of them. Now that's I don't want to see that, but that's the only way that I can be all right with him dying. Because I don't want him. I'm just letting you know, I don't want him to die.
Yeah.
But if they showcase his strength by killing someone and letting the rest of the team goes, that's a win for me. You got a death and you got the rest of your teammates out.
That's an L. No matter how he dies, that's a freaking L. He's too good of a character design, mentor.
You
Not
don't want to. You don't want to see him die, man. Someone has to
maybe,
die.
maybe in because All Might is still kicking, and well, that's a conversation for another day. Yeah.
I don't care what no one says. For me, All Might is plot armor. He should have died a long time ago.
No, I won't go. We'll talk about it another podcast. Um, but yeah, what was the next thing that happened after the almost? Do you think she deserved to get punched by Rudo? I think
Yeah,
she deserved like
definitely.
one or
She
two
did.
hits, but you think he went overboard?
No, I think he definitely went crazy. He could have just hit her a couple of
Nah,
times,
bro, he
but all
blacked
that
out.
extra that that it made me a little. I was just wild. I was wowed by that.
He would have
She
killed
deserved
her.
it though.
He would have killed her if no one stopped him.
She deserved to get her ass beat though. Not as much as he did, but she deserved it
Nah, he went
because
overboard, bro.
I was not liking how they let her almost get someone killed and then just let her be. She played with people's emotions. She played with their intelligence. She made them see people who they cared about most, who they missed, who they couldn't protect, and they died.
Yeah, that was
They had
fucked.
to relive through it. She put them through that. And then they were just like, hey, it's okay, man. We got the information we needed. Like, no, she needs her ass beat. She
But
needs
she
to be
did.
taught a lesson. And yeah, she did. That's why I'm telling you why I agree with what he did. Yes, he went a little overboard, but she deserved her ass beat.
Nah, I think that was crazy, bro. I've never seen that in anime, by the way. A girl getting her ass beat like that by a man, by a guy. But what happened at that? Um,
After that, they Rudo talked to her, related with her, and then they left. And then the angels came back, and then they took the boots from her, and we didn't get to see what happened to her.
oh
I don't think she's
yeah,
dead,
but
but that could be the person who dies. I need a death for this anime to be great. That's all
almost.
I need, bro.
You talking about almost?
Yeah,
I don't care about almost.
yeah,
Her death would do nothing for me.
but it will let me know that this anime is serious.
Nah,
Someone needs to die, bro.
Do that with Gris. They should have done it with Gris. They missed the opportunity.
Oh, they didn't miss the opportunity yet. It's still time.
But I'm pretty sure it was the boss that showed up and took her boots because Well, presumably because they showed up to the bar. They was chilling in the bar trying to get information, and then he showed Rudo his boots. That was a cool ass scene too. The pull up by the boss,
Oh,
and
the
then
boss did show the
he was
boots. Yeah,
holding his
that was.
neck. He was like, I forgot what he said, but he was holding his neck. He was like, "Yeah, I am the boss you're looking for." And then the dude, he was about to punch him, and then the portal, and then he leaned back, all smooth like.
That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to tell you without telling you. When I was telling you that anime is getting pretty good, and it's getting to a good point.
It's been good. I think it's been good, especially since that first arc with Jabber. That was a really good arc. Do you think Zyka's gonna win against Jabber? You think they're all gonna win?
No, I think someone's gonna die.
And what was your pick?
My pick is either gonna be one of the one of the babies, the scissor girl, or the guy with the staff.
Nah, I don't think I don't know about Zanka, cause he got I think he has more potential than the girl with scissors. I think the girl with scissors is the weakest cleaner among the group.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not thinking. I know I said I just need someone to die, but it almost feels like it has to be someone strong because it'll make a bigger impact. Yeah, it'll be an impact if the girl, the scissors die or the baby dies. Like, yeah, I understand, and I'll be cool with that. But I'm trying to read into the anime. I'm trying to read into this guy's head. The guy, the creator, is he trying to wow us? Because the way to
What do
wow
you
us
mean,
is to kill
guy?
someone strong. The creator,
Because
whoever created
from what
Gachiakuta,
I heard, a woman created this anime manga.
woman or not, trying to get inside their head. Whoever created this, I'm trying to think what they think's gonna happen or what they put, and I'll be excited or happy with whatever they did, as long as someone goes
Dies.
down. And it's not. I'm not like crazy or I. It's not that I really want someone to die. I just want this anime to be real. I'm tired of seeing the fake shit. And I've told you, it does not make sense that the leader, the boss, he planned this out to capture the cleaners, to capture Rudo, and they're gonna let them just get away.
What the cleaners?
Yeah. Well,
It
not the.
could be
I'm
a
talking about.
ploy. Could be a fake out. Mm, maybe not really trying to kill him because the boss he's trying to work with Rudo. Or nah, the boss is on some other shit actually. He's trying to manipulate Rudo. I actually don't like how he's trying to manipulate Rudo and act like the cleaners haven't been helping Rudo get information on how to get to the spear this entire time. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of trade off. Help us, we help you. But they've been helping Rudo this entire time. The boss is trying
Do
to
you think?
manipulate him.
Do you think it's gonna be like one of those animes where the bad guys are actually not bad and the good guys are actually bad?
Hell no. The cleaners are good. Talk about those good guys.
You sure?
They're good.
Because the boss of the cleaners randomly came back and he sent out a group of his strongest people on a mission with Rudo just to find out information about the spear.
You think he
That
could
could
be
be
good?
fake. I mean, we don't know nothing about him.
Nah, bro. You gotta follow vibes, bro. This nigga is crazy, bro. The pull up, that reminded me of Shigaraki when he put his arm around Deku. He's like, hey, what's up, buddy? I think we pretty much covered everything now.
Yeah. Except we can do it another, we talk about it another time, but we did not talk about the marker.
The paint, the paint.
Yeah, the painter.
Eh, I mean, yeah, he was a cool dude, and then he had the successor. That was a nice little cool thing that they did because I forgot that they had the mark on them when they went to go see Amos. And I was like, bro, what the fuck, man? Why'd you do that? Why did you create that hole? And they're all bleeding now, bro. But they were turned out to be all right with the spell. I forgot about that. He actually he has the coolest design to me. To do with the threads and the I forgot what he called it, distaff or something. He has the coolest design for me.
Okay. Before we go to the next segment, what's your favorite tool for the cleaners, or your favorite cleaner?
The guy I just mentioned, I cannot remember his name, but he has the best design for me. I like him the best. Design cleaner tool. Uh, I'll say the guy with the water gun. I like his tool. It's versatile. The strong water. That seems pretty strong.
For
And
me, it's that cleaner with the umbrella. I forgot his name. The one you said.
Asian.
Yeah, Egan's my favorite cleaner, and then my favorite tool is the glasses from the girl. Her eyesight. I like that.
Oh, her glasses is her tool. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She had a little cool moment, although she can't really go up against Beast. I was wondering too, because I was like her ability is sight. She doesn't have an actual like hammer or an axe or anything. So I'm glad they cleared that up. That she only fights like humans. But she's cool, and she has a cool design. They all have cool designs, and they all have cool looking eyes. Most of them. But that's all I got for Gachiakuta.
Good anime. You guys should give it a try.
So the last one is um, our versus battle. Do we flip a coin?
You can go first. You got it.
Oh, you mean? Okay. So let's just go with. Let's do Jabber versus Denji,
Jabber? Who's that?
the guy with the claws in Gachiakuta, who stabs himself and makes him go into Berserker state.
こいつまだこんな力を前
That's got to be easy
For who?
for Chainsaw Man.
Really?
His chainsaw is literally gonna go through bro's little jack. He's gonna break his tool and cut him in half. He's going to kill him.
I don't know. Maybe the regular claws, but I don't know about them big claws.
Oh, he's talking from what we just seen.
Yeah, what we just seen.
I still got to give it to I still would give it to him.
You're giving it to him because of his chainsaws is gonna go through his claws.
Yeah. And then he has what, three? Does he have chainsaws on his hands too?
I'm pretty sure. I think one comes out of his forehead, and then a couple comes out of his hands, maybe.
Does he regenerate?
Who, Denji?
Yeah.
I believe so. When he drinks blood or something, he did something to recover when they were in that hotel.
But not while fighting.
Yeah, I don't think while fighting. But for me, I don't think it's definitely not gonna. For me, it's not gonna come down to power. I think it's gonna come down to endurance. I think it's gonna be an endurance match. Because this dude, he can get hurt, and he could just keep getting up as long as he doesn't have any dismemberment. He could take the pain away with his anesthesia.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
And then also, there's also the poisoning factor. One scratch of his claws is gonna immobilize Denji. What counter does he have against that?
Do you think it'd actually work on him though, in his Chainsaw Man state?
Well, the thing is, if it works by blood, the effect may be lessened because Denji, as he uses his powers, he loses his blood from his body. So maybe extract some of the poison out. Maybe it's not as effective because he's constantly losing blood as he fights. But for me, it's going to be endurance because Denji has crazy stamina. We found it out when he was fighting the demon in the hotel. He was fighting them for like days on end. And eventually made the demon give up. And then Jabber, he can stab himself, he can immobilize Denji, and then he has those big claws. But if I had to choose one to win,
Where you going?
I'd have to say Jabber. Only because of the poison, and then also those big claws. Not just, if it was just the poison, I would say Denji. But since they showed the big claws, I think he can hang with some chainsaws. But if they didn't show the big claws, I would say Denji. You still rolling with Denji?
Yeah, I'm staying with Digi.
Just because of power?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
it's
see.
getting through the big claws, okay.
Let's see what Chat GPT says.
Oh, I didn't even think of asking ChatGPT.
Yeah, let
Well,
him be our third vote.
the thing is, I got this battle from ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I was like, give me 10 versus battles, and I just picked the one that I liked the most. So okay, let me do this real quick. Who wins? Anime only. What's yours, Sam?
I didn't ask him yet.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll
You-
use it since I have
you have the best
version,
one.
So,
Yeah.
anime only match, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that they are both just as crazy. Because Denji's crazy as fuck. You actually have to be crazy to be part of that group. Everyone in that group is crazy. But I think they have the same amount of craziness. Jabber can take some hits now. He's gotten thrown through a few pillars and got back up. He's pretty durable. So let's just go to the verdict. Final verdict. Jabber, 6 out of 10 difficulty. Denji's endurance is crazy, but anime Jabber's weapon variety, fighting IQ, and composure puts him slightly ahead. Yeah, he is smarter than Denji too. He has that over Denji. He's smart. He has better battle IQ, I would say. I think he has the edge. But it does say the manga Denji is a completely different story.
Yeah.
So we rolling with Jabber.
Is that who they're choosing for them? That's what they're choosing for
6
the
out
anime?
of 10. 6 out of 10, Jabber.
6 out of 10 fights. Okay.
All right. So what's yours?
Well, I had this for a while. I actually saw it too. Mine was King Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus Akusa from Demon Slayers, the upper three. Are you thinking right now? Are you waiting for me? I'd have to give it to King Bradley. His swordplay is no joke.
It's not.
And I understand
no
Akaza. I know Akaza has his temp thingy, and he can detect fighting.
Wait a minute though. Bradley has the eye. That eye allows him to do what?
I forgot.
See the enemies. It's like a Sharingan or something. But the thing about that is, I don't know I forgot what his power was exactly. He has the eye, the ultimate eye or something, But the thing is that even
It's a superhuman ability that allows him to see, analyze, and predict his opponent's movements with perfect
see
accuracy,
that's
while
that's
also providing a hyper awareness of his surroundings.
see that's what I was gonna get at. Is that even gonna work against Akaza? What's his name again?
Akuza.
Akaza, and that's the number 3 demon, right? From Demon Slayer.
Hmm.
Okay. Is that even gonna work against him since his fighting style relies on not having killer intent? Is that even gonna work? Is King Bradley's eye even gonna work if he doesn't have if Akaza or whatever his name is doesn't have killer intent?
So Akaza's the one who his power lets him to detect killer's intent. King Bradley's eye detects everything. It's not detecting killer intent. It's more of a analyzing what's about to happen and predicting with watching your movements.
Nah, I think he can fight. I don't think he has killer intent. I think he can mask his own killer intent.
I don't know. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, or if I'm not understanding what you're saying. But King Bradley eye doesn't. It doesn't matter if someone has killer's intent or not.
Yeah, but it might help if your attacks if your attacks don't have killer intent.
Now it's Akuza's power, who he can detect their fighting spirit.
Oh, but you know what though? The thing is, King Bradley is technically a human, and he started out as a human, and they both started out as humans, but he still has a human body, so that's a big factor as well. Akaza can heal, and even and I'm not gonna lie, can King Bradley's sword even cut Akaza?
What?
Certainly can't kill him because it's not the doesn't have the Nichiren
He
blades.
doesn't need Nichiren to hold him off. I'm pretty, in my opinion, I think bro's just gonna slice and dice him until morning time. Bro
That's
has
that's what
energy for days.
that's what I was gonna say. He can't kill him unless he stalls him out until the sun rises, because he literally can't kill him without a Nichiren sword
And
or the
Akaza can't
sun.
fight without arms.
He's gonna regenerate. He has unlimited. From what I'm gonna guess and say, he has unlimited regeneration.
We saw in the Demon Slayer show that once in a while they get tired of regenerating.
Not unlimited, but he's gonna last till the morning for sure. In terms of regeneration,
I don't know.
does
We've
King Bradley not
seen
get tired?
it has not shown him getting tired once in the entire in the entire show.
So it's gonna come down to fighting style. I'm rolling with Akaza because King Bradley can't regenerate. If he gets his arm cut off, I don't think he can regenerate that.
But Akaza can't cut his arm off if King Bradley can predict his movements.
What about pure power?
Your power, it determines who's stronger. Then we don't know who's stronger.
I think he's stronger. He has demon blood. Well, King
I think
Bradley ain't no slouch either. He can dodge bullets and slice
he can.
tanks.
Yeah, I might say he can cut the way a tank. He's slicing through Akaza.
This is such
Let's
a
go.
hard battle, man.
Let's go ahead and see what Chat GPT
Okay.
says. Level 5.
Yours? Damn, so we got opposite picks again. Okay. You said King Bradley, and I say
Akaza.
Akusa. Who wins anime only and Infinity Castle movie? Okay.
Let's see what you say, chat. Let's see what you say.
This is the tiebreaker. We're gonna go with whatever ChatGPT says.
We'll consider it. We'll consider
We'll
it.
consider it.
Yeah.
Okay. Bradley's a human-based homunculus. Heightened physical ability, strength, speed, reflexes. Ultimate eye gives him precognition ability. Master swordsman. He lacks full regeneration. His body's still human. Akaza Massively enhanced strength, speed, endurance, stamina for long fights. Can take huge hits. Regenerates. You forget, Akaza is a master martial artist.
今まで殺してきた柱たちに炎はいなかったな。俺は辛い。
I think he's more skilled than King Bradley for sure. Not for sure, but I think he has the slight edge. He has breathing technique.
I've never heard of that.
Maybe ChatGPT is wrong. I don't remember that. But who wins? Akaza wins 7 out of 10. The fight would be very close for a while. Bradley would dominate skill and style early, but Akaza's demon power and endurance give him the win in the end. That seems too simple.
He's at 7 out of 10 is crazy. That means he only has a, what's that, 30% chance of winning?
Yeah, so basically his eye's gonna give him the edge early in the battle. He's gonna be able to read his moves, react, dodge, but mid-fight, Akaza, he has that regeneration. And
Okay,
I think just because he can predict his movements, that's not the end all be all. I think
no, that's not it.
I think he would use his regeneration to his advantage. So let's say he got stabbed, and then he just holds his arm there, and then holds him in place, and then like attacks him or something like that. He'll use his regeneration.
So I believe in that, but type in and ask Chat GPT who would win between Tanjiro Kamado and King Bradley. And once he gives you that answer, I will have my next answer. Because the upper three struggled against Tanjiro and whatever his name is.
Nah, he did not struggle, bro. They were actually struggling.
They were struggling, but they got close to cutting his head off multiple times until they finally did it.
Didn't they only cut his head off when Tanjiro learned how to mask his killer intent?
Yeah.
And that was bullshit, by the way. That was complete bullshit. Yeah, I just learned how to mask my killer intent mid-fight because I remember what my father said way back then. That was dumb. That's something you gotta train for. But let me see. Let me type it in. ChatGPT was like, "Ooh, that's a spicy one."
He said this.
Yeah, he does have that eye as well. Bradley moves faster than bullets. They're saying that Bradley is faster than Tanjiro. Speed blitz advantage. Tanjiro has his water styles, slight edge to Tanjiro and versatility. Bradley has the advantage in endurance. Breaking it down, is telling me King Bradley 7.5 out of 10 difficulty. But
Okay,
but you have to take into account matchups. Tanjiro's a human. He can't regenerate. He has no healing.
who's the other guy who was fighting with Tanjiro?
Giyu?
Yeah.
You gonna do that one? Giyu versus King Bradley?
I want to see Gio and Tanjiro versus King Bradley. Because I truly feel
They're
like
gonna win.
What is it?
Giyu and Tanjiro's gonna win. That's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 makes all the difference.
King Bradley has always fought more than one person. Whenever the upper demons fight more than one person, they have a little bit of struggle. They overpower them, but they struggle. King Bradley takes wins with ease versus two other people.
Who is the two people?
Gil. What's his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Right. And Tanjiro versus King Bradley.
Yeah.
After that, I won't say no more. I just want to hear what ChatGPT will say.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with Giyu versus King Bradley because I'm pretty sure isn't Tanjiro stronger than Giyu right now? Maybe not in skill, but
I think they're on the stronger in strength, but yeah.
He is definitely better at water style. I but Tanjiro has the, is it fire? No,
Yeah.
sun breathing. That's definitely superior. Okay, Giyu
Come on,
and
Chat
Tanjiro
GBT,
versus King
give me King
Bradley.
Bradley. That's what I'm trying to
And
hear.
I got Giyu and Tanjiro because that's just nuts. It's not that nuts, but I think it's pretty nuts.
Come on,
It's
come
typing.
on. Come on, come on.
It was like, oh, now this is a boss battle.
He said a boss battle.
Giyu, one of the strongest. Hashira, Tanjiro, the adaptive one, combines water and sun breathing styles. Uh, Bradley, individually, has a better skill. Damn, Bradley's still faster than both of them. Bradley has the advantage in power and endurance. And then Giyu and Tanjiro has the edge in team synergy. Final exchange verdict. Giyu and Tanjiro win. High difficulty. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 sounds like their win 8 out of 10 fights.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Why?
Two on
Why high
one.
difficulty if they're always going to win?
2-on-1.
I'll leave it.
2
I'll
on
leave it.
1 makes a big difference when the strengths are like kind of close. Like for example, when Invincible, Conquest clears Nolan and Invincible. He beats both of them 1-on-1. But together, Omni Man and Mark, they beat Conquest with high difficulty. I already asked ChatGPT this yesterday. So 2-on-1 makes a big difference, especially if they are coordinated and they both know water style. They both know their moves. They're in the same school of martial arts, so they're going to be coordinated for sure.
I'll leave it be for now. I'll leave it be. They got
So
they got this.
who's their original?
It was Akaza versus
Akaza,
King
and they gave
Bradley.
it to Akaza. Akaza.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So that's it. That's all we got. Let us know your winners for the versus battles. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description below. Do you have anything you want to say? No?
No, that's it. That's it.
Are we gonna get to Hikaru next week?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, let's knock that out. What else? We'll try to keep up with the anime weekly. I'm gonna start Dr. Stone.
You guys should check out To Your Eternity. Season 3's out, and it's looking great. It's great for the anime. For those who like animation, the animation is good. It's great, definitely compared to the first 2 seasons. So that's good for season 3. It's actually updating with the anime. It's they brought the anime from there in the past to now. So basically, in the anime, it is technically it's around at least in the 2010s. So I'd say 2015 even. But yeah.
It came out in 2015. Is that what you
No,
said?
no, no. I mean like to give you an example, I told you about the immortal guy who started off as a stone. He started off in the, let's say he started off in the year like the hundreds or 200s, 300s, and now it's 2005, so thousands of years later.
In season 3.
Yeah,
Damn.
season 3.
Thanks for the spoiler. You know that
This
was
is
gonna happen.
it's all on you. You've asked the question.
Yeah. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna continue. Oh, I do have one thing. Just one last thing. I am watching Spy Family season 3. I'm still gonna watch One Punch Man, and then My Hero Academia. Have you started season 8 yet?
No.
Yeah, it's peak, man. It's so peak that I have it. Guess where it is on my top 10?
You got it at 4.
Yeah, it's higher than that. It's actually number 2.
Wow. Of all time?
All time. Yes.
Crazy.
Yes. And I got a lot of love, and of course, with anime debates, you're gonna get hate as well. You're gonna have people disagreeing with you. No, that ain't it, Unc. They love to call me Unc on TikTok. Nah, I disagree.
It got you.
It's a crazy take.
Hey, I get called Unc every time I stream. I hop on the stream, be like, hey, what's up, Unc? You're back.
Honestly, I think it's more of a black thing because we don't really call the white guys unks. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't even know there was white people who could be uncles.
Okay. But yeah, it surpassed Naruto, bro. For me,
That's crazy.
it's close. It's so close. It's like Noah Lyles and Johan Blake. 0.01 second difference in the 100 meter. That's how close it is.
Dude, that's absolutely insane.
Episode 3 of season 8. I never had any anime ever. I've never felt that way about any anime ever.
It's because the animation must be great. That's all you care about.
You don't fucking know me. The animation is superb, but
I fucking knew it.
Like that's not why. That's not the reason. Because One Piece has great animation episodes, and One Piece is not even top 10.
Yeah, because you don't favor One Piece. You already told me the things you dislike about One Piece.
The only thing about One Piece is the slow pacing.
But I also
It
know,
was-
and I do know that animation is not all you care about because you don't like Jujutsu Kaisen like that,
Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's not.
And
Even
that has-
it's not even in my top 10.
and that has some of the best animation.
It is. It is in my top 25 though. I respect it. What was I gonna say? The animation. It's not even animation. It's the fruition of basically everything coming full circle. The entire story, the relationship between Midoriya and Bakugo, their low-key friendship. Low-key, they've been friends for a long time. Friends, rivals, and I have them as the number 1 duo of all time. I did a Liwu Fufu maybe 8 months ago, and I had them as the number 1 duo. So the animation and everything coming full circle, those 3 things, and then also it's been peak since season 5 for me. I said that last week. The second half of My Hero is why it shot up to the top 10s. But yeah, I fucks with it. I fucks with it heavy. Will it surpass Bleach? Probably not. Probably not. That's all I got though. We out. This is your host Pennywise TV and your co-host Unknown Skills. Peace.